Well, welcome everyone, and thanks for joining us. This is Marty and Cheryl Turner. We're here to talk about cleanse, detox, and reset with our 7-day healthy cleanse. So please get back with the person who thought enough to invite you to get all your questions answered. We're going to go through this relatively quick, but there's a lot of great information for you to take in. So with that, let's go ahead and begin. And one of the big things that we talked about, as we do in all of our wellness journeys, is that we need to prepare for this process and make sure that we shop for organic, fresh fruits and vegetables if you have access to that. Definitely clean foods so that you have the right kind of food to get started in the 7-day healthy cleanse.
Right. And that's why we're not doing it this week because we have a lot of food in our fridge from Easter. So working around your timing and your schedule, but you want to minimize caffeine, alcohol, sugar, processed foods, and then drink a lot of water.
Yes.
Hydrate. Look at we match.
Cheers.
Look at that. It's one of the best things you can do during a cleanse. With as far as water goes, more is better. You can add cucumber fruit, ginger, lemon, lime, or herbs to your water just so it won't be so boring.
There you go. All right. Well, let's talk a little bit more now about all the other details. But instead of talking about it, we're going to ask you to just freeze the video. You can print the slide or print the screen because there's a lot to talk about as far as your shopping guide, eating tips, and of course, what are clean products that you can use. All right, so go check that out and then come on back after you've had a chance to digest all that good stuff. And then we'll continue on talking about healthy, clean eating and cooking.
And here's a good example of all the foods on the previous page. It's a good picture to keep in your mind. I like to have an energy chew too, and they don't really list that on the cleanse, but Marty and I take a lot of liberties with our cleanse. We still have our shake every morning. We still eat a meal at night. We do like a protein like chicken or something, try to keep it to white meats, things like that. So the energy chews for me give me clarity and energy. I eat them before lunch, and that way I don't snack as much. But you can have unlimited veggies. Just pick a healthy fat like olive oil or avocado. We love avocado. And then whole grains, and make sure you get that protein.
Absolutely. All right, good. So talk to us a little bit about why the cleanse is so important when it comes to getting your weight loss journey started.
It really does. We get kind of lax with our little snacks, and like for us with Easter, my daughters gave me all the Easter eggs to hide, so I just dumped them all on the dining room table. And they came into the dining room and they looked. I said, I hid the eggs, and my youngest daughter said, that's what I'm going to do. So we try to keep things simple around here, but with the cleanse, you want to pace yourself. You didn't gain that extra weight in one day, so it's not coming off in one day. But we always love our frozen yogurt. We found some we really like. It tastes just like ice cream.
Yeah.
And then try to relax, breathe, get more sleep, eat whole grains or no bread at all, and always it's better to have a tiny amount of real butter than margarine or any of those other fake chemicals that you put in your body and your body doesn't know what to do with it. Right. And then move, just start, walk, or buy a pedaler. I actually have one that I can lay down and pedal. I could do it with my arms or with my feet. And again, drink a lot of water, manage stress, take care of you, read those labels, choose to eat clean. And I'm not going to go after all the bad things here, but overweight can cause migraines, depression, sleep apnea, asthma severity, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, heart disease, type 2 diabetes. Losing weight can lower some risk of cancers. Right. You can have a healthier pregnancy. You can reduce joint damage and reduce gout. Guess I did cover them all.
All right. In record time. Very good. So we have the most clinically proven 7-day healthy cleanse on the planet. And it's definitely going to give you more energy, better health, and also mental clarity. So here we have it right here.
We're ready.
It comes in a nice little pack. And 80% of the participants talked about improved energy. 72% of the participants talked about improved
satiety.
Basically, that
they're not hungry anymore.
They're not hungry as much.
Satiety.
I don't know.
We don't know. You don't have to be an expert.
That's right. Improved mood, which is great. And of course, one of the other things that we're excited about as well is that people were able to lose some healthy
Yep.
weight. And we talk about weight reduction. We don't talk about it, losing it, because then you'll find it again.
Right. And improved
So
quality of sleep
yeah,
is the one I covered up there.
there you go. No problem at all. So whether it's, decreasing your waist size, shedding a few pounds, nothing wrong with that as part of one of the side benefits as well. All right. Well, Cheryl, talk a little bit, or I guess I'll talk a little bit more about the Shackley difference, because one of the things when we talk about we're the most clinically proven wellness company on the planet is back with, get this, $500 million in research and development. That is a lot of money invested to make sure we have the most potent products that are clinically proven, with over 100 patents and patents pending, 110 published clinical product studies. And by the way, these are the kind of studies that you pray to get into. You can't pay to get in.
That's right.
So it definitely will help, and it definitely allows millions of healthy, happy customers over the years, and always safe and beyond organic. 350 harmful contaminants are tested on every batch that comes in. It's 3 times the pharmacopoeia standards.
Yep.
And one of the important things as well is that we run over 100,000 or 100,000
Yeah.
quality tests annually on these products as well. So that is truly just the start of the Shackley difference. But now let's talk a little bit more about the 2 different studies that are absolutely life-changing, and we call them the landmark studies, a lifetime of proven results.
Shackley's the only company with 30 years of studies like this. They started with a 20-year and then they added a 10-year.
Yep.
And the people had 32% lower levels of triglycerides, 141% higher levels of vitamin D2 and 3. Those are the important ones. Yep. 32% higher levels of HDL, the good cholesterol that's associated with that lower risk of heart disease, and 36% lower levels of C-reactive protein. They took less meds. 97% less in the 20 to 39-year-olds, 89 less meds in the 40 to 59, and 83 less meds in the over 60 group. You guys, that's powerful.
Really amazing. And there's more, because let's talk a little bit more about the telomere study.
Now, we've got a lot of studies, but this one's my favorite. When Dr. Eppel said Shackley may protect them from the usual effects of age, obesity, and stress. And we had 40% less shortenings of our telomeres. Those are the little end caps on our DNA. They said that supplementation may slow shortenings of telomeres that occur with aging. An 80-year-old Shackley user is projected to have the same telomere length as a 41-year-old non-user. And she said that keeping telomeres from shortening may create a longer, healthier life. And in this picture, we have some of our beautiful friends who are in their 70s. That's amazing to have that kind of energy, and they look that young and youthful.
Absolutely. All right. Beautiful. Well, guys, cover your eyes. This is the before and the after, and we're thankful because the healthy cleanse definitely helped us along the process.
Yeah.
And we're very grateful for the fat loss program that we have, and that we've been able to stick with it. We've lost 80 pounds and kept it off over the years. It's been now, what, 12 years?
It's been like
More
18 years,
Wow.
Since we first started losing.
Amazing.
When we first came in and got on really potent, powerful products, we didn't know what a difference it would have. And over the first year or two, we were adjusting. We were losing little bits of weight here and there. We never really went on a weight loss program.
Right.
And we realized, I think 5 years in, that we were losing weight on a regular basis and gaining muscle. So they did a bone test on me at the U of M and said when I was 60 years old, I had the bone density of a 35-year-old woman.
Yeah.
And we didn't expect benefits like that. We knew that Shackley was about saving the planet and we were going to do good things with good people, but we had no idea the impact it would have on our lives.
Pretty awesome. And I love the fact that in this program, not only are you seeing weight loss, but it's also helping energy, focus. We also have bars and chips and the energy chews, all the little things that you would want to be able to not only have healthy snacks, but also supplement the healthy meals. And we typically would do that as a breakfast. Sometimes we'll replace a dinner or a lunch. So it really, truly does work. And by the way, when we talk about our 7-day cleanse,
let me open them.
They come in an AM and PM packs, little satchels, if you will. And so the first one will allow you to,
This is morning.
there you go, have all the things you need from the Optiflora probiotic for the good gut health, the alfalfa complex, and the liver detox, which is so important with the toxins that get into your system.
Yeah.
And then the evening, you're going to be doing the same basic things with the alfalfa and the liver, but also adding the herb blacks that will help you to be more regular. And so, the big key thing is that you're still able to graze on your fruits and veggies every 2 hours. Drinking a lot of water is important, especially in the AM, to kickstart your system. And then, of course, eating the veggies raw or cooked. But if you're going to do fat, make sure they're healthy fats like olive oil. And the drinking, we're talking about 6 to 10 glasses of water per day, maybe a large salad, with some sort of a full fat dressing. We don't want the artificial stuff. And maybe it might be a stir fry with veggies. And then, of course, you'll take your PM packet after dinner, before bed, and you will be amazed of the results. Just 7 days, and look forward to the energy, the health benefits, the weight benefits, etc.
Ready, set, cleanse.
Let's go.
You will feel better in 1 week, guaranteed. You can completely reset your system. You reduce cravings. That made a huge difference.
Yep.
Improve sleep. You jumpstart that weight loss. These are carefully selected supplements in convenient daily packets. It's a step-by-step guide and diet plan. There are tons of resources in your member center you can access free. The 7-Day Healthy Cleanse Guide, you can get it in Spanish and English. There's a shopping list. You can put it on your phone and just take it and shop. Frequently asked questions, English and Spanish, and then tons of recipes. So we also have another weight loss program called the 5-Day Reset. It costs about 4 times what this one does, and you have to stick to it pretty faithfully. So we like this. We'd also like the 5-day once in a while, but for us, this is something we do 3-4 times a year.
Awesome. Well, and the other thing too, when we talk about losing the fat, it's important to understand there's a difference, because you want to retain and build lean muscle mass, which will help with your metabolism. And I think in this graphic here, it shows it very well that the typical 150-pound person, a female in this case, can look so much better with muscle mass and still weigh 150 pounds because they have good lean muscle.
Like my girls.
Yeah.
They're thin, but they weigh more than you think they would because they have good bone mass and muscle density.
Absolutely. So great program to get on with our Shaklee 180 product. And that's something that you can do in addition to or after to continue your weight loss journey. All right. Well, we've talked a little bit about some of the powerful products and also how to maintain healthy weight. Now let's talk about our Ready, Set, Go wellness start.
This is amazing. You can use the Meology. We just call it a quick health quiz because nobody knows what Meology means. And people can answer a few questions and it will help them to have more energy, sleep better. This is when they're done with the cleanse and they want a healthy program. In fact, I have them do it during the cleanse. So the products arrive before they're done with the cleanse.
Right.
And it will match their unique needs, no more, no less. 110 million possible combinations to find the perfect one. And you can do it with a blood panel if you want to send that in from results that you provide. There's also other data in, well, I guess not in 23andMe anymore, but in Ancestry, that are decision points that people can have added into their Meology and this quick health quiz that'll really help people have a better idea of the nutrition they need, and it will find any nutrition gaps.
Awesome. Well, I hope you guys have learned a ton and had some fun. We talk about foodlets, and what that really means is that the supplements that you take are food. Shaklee's products are jam-packed with bioavailable, beyond organic products. Yeah. So thank you so much for taking the time to join us and understand what Dr. Shaklee has always said. The medical field is interested in treating disease. I'm interested in treating health.
And Hippocrates said, let food be your medicine, or medicine will be your food. And we've all seen that come to pass.
Yeah. Shaklee is the only company with independent clinical proof their supplements build long-term health, and it comes with 100% money-back guarantee. So with that said, get back with the person who thought enough to share this incredible video opportunity with you. And with that, we'll see you guys again soon on another training. All right. So with that, Cheryl, anything else you want to share on a closing note?
Just that do this cleanse and give us a call if you're going to do it, or email me or something, and we'll let you know when we are running ours so we can do it together.
Beautiful. Thanks, everyone. Take care. Bye for now.